Our programs work such that they're standalone. They can be put into a company as a daily program. You could have an on-site massage program, you could have an on-site acupuncture program, you can have on-site physical therapy, and that's something that an individual can come to every day. And that mostly is dealing with musculoskeletal and stress management awareness. But we also have something that's a little unique called Knowledge2Action Programming. And Knowledge2Action Programming is taking a subject matter and breaking it up into a series of fun elements that connect throughout either a quarter, a week, or the year. So if we were addressing musculoskeletal health, you might start out, and I'm going to do this as if we were doing it over a month. And we would say, so this is going to be Musculoskeletal Health Month in your corporation. We would start out maybe with having a speaker with one of the top doctors in New York City, or your city, I should say, that would come in and talk about musculoskeletal health and injury and how to live injury-free. And then we would then piggyback off of that. So people have this awareness, they came, and obviously those talks draw two types of people, someone who's in pain and the employee who's always been proactive. But it tends to leave out the group that you really, really want to get there. But we like to capture that beginning audience. And then we do something a little different. Now we bring awareness to a musculoskeletal activity that we can do that. So we have done it with biking, with running. I'm going to run through a bike day where we have it set up like a health fair, and you have a series of stations just about cycling. And whether it can be leisure or on a competitive level, doesn't make a difference. And we'll have the top bike stores showing your employees how to purchase a bike and how to fit on a bike. We might have stores that show why clothing is important, almost like what we call a bike fashion show. Why do I want bike shorts that make my legs look funny and my hiney look a little chubby? But there's a real importance to that. There's a good equipment so you don't get injured. We've had Bike New York here. That's a free advocacy group here in New York City about biking. They come in, they have maps and lights. We also have a safety booth, learning why should I wear a helmet? Why should I wear gloves? So there's this whole knowledge to action. And even we have a competition. We'll bring in stationary bikes and we'll do a spin competition for folks. And we do a bike trivia. So there's this fun element. People can compete if they want on a physical level or on a mental level and have fun. Have fun at the day. They're there having a good time, but they're also coming away with some knowledge they didn't necessarily know. And then we bring it out. So knowledge to action. So we've given them a lot of knowledge now. How do they apply it? So if your company would like, we have coaches come, and we've done this here in Central Park, in Prospect Park in the city, where we have coaches come out and we do a morning or an evening bike ride. And we make sure that they can bring their own bikes, but we might set up with some of the bike companies in New York City to have rentals available for them, and they go out with the coach. How to ride properly, how to adjust gears, how to work well. And then it can go even one level further where we can set up family bike days in a community, and those have been very successful. That tends to get the group that doesn't go to the other things. Why? Because that demographic is usually women between the ages of 35 and 60, and they are very busy with work and want to get home to their families. But if they know that they can do something with their family on the weekend and be engaged, that just takes it full circle for them. And so that's a Knowledge to Action program, which I think is very unique as to some of the other wellness programming that's out there. And they're all standalone. None of them have to be the company responsibility, especially the ones moving out into the coaching and the weekend activity. But just knowing that their company made that information available to them makes it that much more important.